it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today we are getting into some Victoria Beckham beauty. I have her new green eyeliner and a new shade of her crystal infused eyeshadow. So I'm going to be applying that on my eyes today. So I'm a huge fan of Victoria Beckham beauty. I just want to say that straight out the gate. I have a lot of her products. I've tried a lot of things. One of my favorite products from her brand is the primer, which I did use today. I do have some makeup on already, but I think also everyone knows by now that her eyeliners are absolutely amazing. So now I have 5 different ones. New green eyeliner, which is called Olive. I think Olive is somewhat of a right name, but I'll get into Swatches. And I picked up the new Chiffon shade of the Lid Lustre Crystal Infused Eyeshadows. So this is the new Chiffon shade that came out in December, I believe. So I'll be trying out both of those shades. I'm very excited just from the swatches. Both of these look really pretty. So let's do some swatches first. I have a swatch in Sunlight, which you'll get more of a brighter perspective on these colors, but I'm gonna do a live swatch for you, starting with the eyeliner pencil. Now this is a super creamy. You can see I did this earlier. It's a waterproof, but very creamy, easy to apply, and just very bold. So this is the green. I think when I saw pictures on Instagram, I thought it was going to be a lot more of a bluish green or an emerald and a lot lighter. But in person, this is much deeper. It's a matte. I don't see any shimmer in here whatsoever. So this is the swatch, just plain, and then I'm gonna blend it out a little bit so you guys can get a sense, if you like to smudge your eyeliner, kind of make it into an eyeshadow almost, what that looks like. I think olive's probably a good word. I don't know too many names of green shades. I think olive, I think a little bit more of a yellow tone to the green or brown in it. But this is just like a deep, rich, I don't know, forest green, hunter green. It's pretty, I do like it. I think it's gonna read very dark on my eyes. So I don't know how much smudging I will be doing, but I'm happy to have green because I do love a green eyeliner and I've been looking for a new one. Here is the swatch of Chiffon. This feels so smooth. So I only have one other shade and I'll go ahead and swatch that one too. But this one I think I like more just from the swatch. Chiffon just looks like the right tone and shade for me. It has a beautiful sheen. It's really smooth feeling on the fingertips. So this is not new shade. This is Tea Rose, which I thought would be more like a rose gold, but it's definitely bronzier and richer. It's pretty. It is kind of have a pink sheen to it, but it's not what I thought. It's a much deeper than I thought it was going to be, so I think I'm going to be happy with the shade. But both formulas feel fairly similar. That Tea Rose is a little crumbly. This one just at the beginning feels a little bit smoother. So those are those 2 shades. I have one of her eyeshadow bricks. This is the Silk Smoky Eye Brick, and this is the one with all shimmer shades in it. And I thought it would be fun to show you what these look like compared to Chiffon, just in case you have both. So this is the lightest shade, and you can see not really similar. Here's the next one over, very much gold. This brown shade is more of a satin. And then the last one in the brick is more of an orangey, coppery tone. So you can see it's gonna complement this little palette here and add just a lot more sparkle than the shimmers. All right, that's it for swatches. What else do I have on my face, in case you're curious, before we get into application? As I said, I have the primer on. There's no foundation from Victoria Beckham yet. So I have on the Lisa Eldridge foundation. I have on the Victoria Beckham Cheeky Posh blush in Major, which is this pinkish shade right there. Have her powder bronzer on in shade 1. This is the matte bronzing brick. I mixed both of these together. That is what's on my face. And that's it. So let's get into Chiffon first. So this shade might be best applied with the fingers, but I'm gonna try it with a brush first. Sonia G Crease Pro, just for a gentler application when I first go in. Now I do have mascara on, but no eye primer. This seems like a very sweet, innocent, little sparkly number. But here we are with just 2 sort of coats, I'll call it. Very pretty. I think it's very appropriate for my skin tone. Normally I would pair more eyeshadows with it, but I just wanted to focus on these 2 products. And I'm gonna go back in with my finger just so you guys can see the full star power. So I'm using a natural haired goat hair brush and it picks it up okay. It's kind of a sheer wash of color, but I'm gonna go in with my finger on top. So you guys can see the difference when you use a finger. A lot more high impact. Super pretty. I really like the shade. I like it more than the Tea Rose. Just for me and my skin tone, it's a lot more wearable and I'll be able to honestly use it for a lot more looks, especially something warm toned where I want a little bit of highlight, maybe in the little middle of my lid. I think that's going to be really pretty to use with a lot of different eyeshadows. Let's get into the liner. So on the end of the liner is this rubber smudger that you can use if you want more of a smoky eye, or you just want to make sure that you have more of a blended eyeliner look than something super precise and sharp. I generally don't line my eyes all the way around. It makes me look a little bit older, but it is certainly a look that a lot of people do. This from far away is so rich that it looks black, which can happen. I mean, when you get with a lot of deep green eyeliners, when you get up close to me, you'll be able to see that it is indeed not black. Let's look a little bit closer. Yeah, definitely like in the sun, I can see that this is a green, especially on this side where I made it a little bit thicker. I think it makes my green eyes pop. They say it's good for brown eyes. I'm a huge fan of green just because it's a subtle difference from black and brown and all the normal colors. So I'm really happy she came out with it. It took a while, but happy she came out with a green. I think on top of the gold, it becomes a little bit more vibrant. Let's add a little bit more over here. Maybe that's where we saw those, or I saw on Instagram, more of that emerald looking green. Maybe she put it on top of, maybe they put it on top of Chiffon, because it definitely becomes more vibrant on top of Chiffon. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's do an experiment. Chiffon. I think it makes it stand out a little bit more than just the straight up swatch. I don't know, maybe it's an illusion, but I feel like it is brighter on top of that eyeshadow. So just a tip for you, if you want something a little bit more brighter green, you could put it on top of Chiffon. Make it stand out, or any really gold eyeshadow, light gold, sparkly. If you wanted to do that smudging like I was talking about, just go back and forth. I mean, these eyeliners are a no-brainer. Just pick the color that you like, that you're attracted to. I think bronze is probably my go-to shade. This one is probably going to be a big contender, to be honest, because I do love green and I use a lot of green eyeshadow. So I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of olive. But if you're more on the, you know, neutral kind of palette, I think bronze and cocoa you can't go wrong with. They are often sold out. But I'm loving this green eyeliner, olive. I think it's really pretty, and the formula is just like all the other liners, so no complaints here. I'm gonna finish off this look with a little lip. I'm gonna use the Bitten Lip Tint in Baisu. This is also Victoria Beckham. A little berry color to my lips. And here we are. Here's our final look. I'm loving my purchases, so what do you guys think of olive and chiffon? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, Victoria Beckham, she's done it again. Although I love how many shades she's coming out with, but I want to see more products from her this year, and I hope my dreams come true. All right, guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.